Hello Dan Club, welcome back to the kitchen, and today we're doing a giant food because you voted for it. I gave you the choice between a Welsh cake and a giant food, and by popular demand, when I say popular I mean they got 2 votes to nothing. Only 2 people voted. So without further ado, hit the jingle. Here is what we are making today. I thought about doing a giant crunch cream, but I couldn't find many recipes to make it. So I found this one recipe how to make, I don't know if you've had them, but Hobnob creams. I couldn't find any in the shop, but this is a recipe how to make them, and we're going to do it supersized. So I'll show you the ingredients and then we can get mixing. So to make, you'll need a mixing bowl, baking powder, flour, caster sugar, icing sugar, vanilla and honey. And butter. It says unsalted, but hey, if you want salt, go ahead, knock yourself out. So first we're going to need 100 grams of caster sugar. We have 100 grams of caster sugar, or in other countries I think they call it fine sugar. Wow, that's a lot of butter. 225 grams. And we've got to cream that together, so join me in a bit. So there we have the butter and the sugar. Right, so now we're going to use this. This is vanilla bean paste, because it says do not use. So here we go, look. It's like cough syrup, isn't it, look? And you want 1 tablespoon. Oh, look at that. Get off it, get in there. Oh. Wow, that's sweet. This consistency of Cavonia. And I'm using honey, but you can use golden syrup. 1 tablespoon. Oh yeah, look at that. Right, I'm going to mix that together and I'll be right back. So I've mixed all that together, and next we need 225 grams plain flour. Sieve it if you want, but I never sieve flour. I mean, you're going to mix it in anyway, so what's the point? And you want a teaspoon of baking powder. In you go. And 75 grams of rolled oats. And then we've got to mix it all together, so I'll be right back. And here we have it, look, the dough ready to roll. Now what you want to do is roll it out into little balls and make it individual cookies, but what I'm going to do is divide it into 2 and make 2 giant cookies. So we got our flour down so it doesn't stick. I'm going to try and get it into 2 equal parts. Hang on, let me just roll it, and then we'll slice it in half. Right. Hopefully it'll make a big enough biscuit. Just going to roll it a little bit. What I'll have to do, it's going to have to be that size, I'm afraid. I can't go any bigger. Hopefully it doesn't shrink any smaller. I mean, it's going to be a big biscuit, but not as big as I'd like. So let's get this on the baking tray. Preheat the oven to 180 Celsius. Don't ask me what gas mark that is, because you shouldn't be using gas. It's expensive and it cooks your food slower. Right, so here it is on the tray. We've made some little ones as well. I'm going to put around the sides. Hopefully they'll be alright. Right. And then we'll see what it comes out like. Fingers crossed, this could go either way. You know I always upload videos whether they turn out good or not. So, here goes. So while that is in the oven, we're going to be doing the buttercream. So we've got 75 grams of butter in there. We've got 150 grams of icing sugar. And we need another teaspoon of vanillas. Do you know how much this thing costs? Over £5 for this. Hope you appreciate the effort I've gone to make this video, whether it works or not, because that's still in the oven and we don't know yet, do we? We just don't know what's going to happen. Oh. Right, I'll mix that all together and then we'll see the results. So here it is, look, the buttercream. Oh, and that tastes gurt lush. Oh, it's so vanilla-y, and I'll be honest with you, I took the first one out of the oven and it kind of disintegrated. I think I need to wait until it cools down so it stiffens up a bit. But this can be the base, can't it? So just got to wait for the top to cook and then we'll construct and see if it actually tastes decent. Right everybody, I'll show you the top one, look. Look at that. It's a lot better, isn't it? More golden in colour, a bit firmer in the middle. What I did with this one is I put it on a lower heat and I let it cook for longer. So hopefully this one won't break up like that one did. So while we wait for the top to cool down, we're going to put the buttercream on here. You can't even tell there's a big hole in the middle, can you? Right. Now all that's left is to put the top bit on and taste it. So you've joined me, look, at a critical stage. I'm going to just have to fucking go for it, ain't I? I'm going to just have to go for it. Oh, look at that! Like magic. Look at that. Look at that. Giant hobnob cream. Wow, look at the size of it. Amazeballs. Let's have a slice and see what it's like. Oh, look at it. Just going to cut into it. Going to cut a slice like a birthday cake. Oh, it's a bit crumbly on the base, but there we have it, look. Don't that just look really delicious? Here it is, the hobnob cream giant one. It melts in the mouth, very soft. I think maybe the bottom one wasn't cooked quite as long enough, but I was just worried it's going to burn around the edge. But that buttercream just sets it off lovely. Lovely vanilla taste. And you get the oats. Oh. very, very nice. You should definitely try it. Maybe not a giant one. So there we go, everybody. A giant hobnob cream. Not as oaty as a hobnob, but still delicious and giant. Let me know in the comments if you're going to try this at home, if you even remember hobnob creams, and any other things you'd like me to supersize in the future. I'm going to go now for a long run to burn off some of these calories, and I'll see you all soon for an epic adventure. Take care of yourselves, stay safe out there, cheery bye.